Right, it's 3:32 in the morning. Sun's not due up for at least another hour. This isn't the sun. This is a great big gas giant that sits over us that's blue and yellow. I think there's a blue and pink one as well. Wow, that's amazing. 25 to 4. 25 to 4. It looks like that in the sky. YouTube. It's 3:40 in the morning, so 20 to 4. The sun isn't due up for another hour, and the sky is it looks like a Christmas tree. Yeah, a blue and ready Christmas tree, as you can see. Eyes are really gritty. Loud ringing in my ears. The road almost looks red, which is hard to describe to you, but it's got a reddy tinge to it. Big planet. Look at that fucker, look at that! Look at that, look! That is a great big fucking planet at 3:44 in the morning. Great big fucking huge planet. Because the brightness is up, right? So if I turn the brightness down just a little bit, look, there's the planet. Look, turn it back up, boom, back down, see? Blue, big blue gas giant thing, look. Look, oh, look at that. That's fucked up shit, man, that's what that is. That is proper fucked up. And amazing as well. Unbelievable, actually. So if this isn't the sun, which it isn't, because it's 3:44 in the morning, and it's not a great big planet, or planetary object, or whatever the fuck it is, sitting over us, what is it? Explain to me what it is. Give me a rational explanation to what that is, that you're seeing now in the sky. A rational explanation, because the sun's not due up for over an hour, and that ain't the fucking sun. So give me a rational explanation to what that is, and I'll accept it. But I don't think you can. I don't think anybody can. Because the truth that you don't want to hear, that nobody wants to hear, is that yes, it's a great big planet, and to accept that truth, you have to come to terms with all the lies that you've been told, and what you think you know. Because I'm telling you right now, you could be an expert on whatever you want to do with planets and the fucking solar system and shit, but that there is a great big planet that sits right over us. is fucking incredible. You know, I actually feel privileged to be able to see it as well. If that makes sense. Not that I'm special or anything, because I'm not, because any of you can see it, but I feel it's a real, you know, it's really special witnessing this in the sky, and how rare and fantastic it is. It literally changes everything. So to accept the fact that it's an hour before sunset and that there's a planet in the sky, you have to throw away everything else, you know, everything, throw it all away. Gravity, science, as we've been taught it, the way the solar system and the universe works, planetary mechanics, boom, everything, you've got to throw it all out the window, because don't sit in a chair and say you've been on computer screens, you know, NASA equipment, and you know, you've been looking at this and weather cams, blah blah blah, because you can do that all you want, right? You can, but it's never, ever, look at that, people, look at that, that's fucking incredible, right? It's never, ever, ever gonna compare to going out and seeing it yourself, alright? Never. I don't bother what you say. Because until you understand how it moves around the sky, and what it looks like, and what to look for, you're just going to see clouds, right? And you're only going to see clouds because I can say with 99.9% certainty that this thing in the sky here has been in the sky my whole life, and I'm 42. Been watching films just recently with my bandmates on the way to gigs, you know, so lots of travelling to do, and every single film I've watched, films dating right back to the early 70s, if it shows the sky, this thing's in the sky. Look at that. That is fucking incredible. That's Planet X, people. It's just there, right in front of you, right now. It's Planet X. Like it or lump it. You know, unless someone's got a rational explanation for what I'm seeing in the sky right now, then it's Planet X, and that's it. End of story. It's so bright, I've got to turn my camera down fucking loads. Look at that. I've had to turn my camera down to half the brightness setting. Half. And it's still too bright. Look at that. Look at this, people. Look at it. Wow. I'm a little bit in shock. I'll be honest. That is fucking incredible. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life, I think. It makes me wonder as well, you know, I've been driving at night for 25 years, and it makes me wonder how many times I've seen this in the sky and not realised what I was looking at. Like, oh look, it's getting light early, isn't it? Or, oh look, there's weird pink over there on the horizon. Or, you know, all the times. I must have said that to my bandmates over the years, and not realising what I was looking at. Staring me in the face the whole time, staring you in the face the whole time, staring us all in the face the whole time. And the authorities know chemtrails are there to hide it, and that's it. That's their sole purpose. So then I've also had to get my head wrapped around the fact that if I see a chemtrail plane in the sky and I'm in Scotland, and you see a chemtrail plane in the sky and you're in Manchester, we're seeing the same chemtrail plane. Because people go, oh, the chemtrail over my house. Like, they weren't, they were chemtrailing the sky in certain parts, and we all see the same thing from different angles. And that's it, basically. They're not just chemtrailing over one part of the sky. Like, if the whole world was light at the same time and they were chemtrailing here, you would see it in America. Maybe, because I suppose it depends on whether you think we live on a sphere or a flat plane. But you understand what I mean. It's like we all see the same thing. So they don't just chemtrail just over my house, although it feels like they chemtrail over my house. They don't. They chemtrail over the sky, in certain parts of the sky where this thing really, really shows up. There's definitely two planets, and they tend to blitz over the crossover point. It can look like a big hole in the sky, but it's not. It's actually two planets, planetary bodies moving next to each other, which is why we're getting this mad. There's a light blue and yellow and a darker blue and pink planet in the sky. The more dominant is the lighter blue and yellow, which is this puppy here, right now. That's fucking incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Look, it's so bright, so I've had to turn my camera down to half. Right, and it's so bright still, that I'm going to have to turn it down more now. There you go, look. Look at the sky, look, you can see it. Right, so to me, looking at it, it looks like weird clouds. But I can see that there's a curve, and because I know what I'm looking at now. On the camera, you can quite clearly see that there are, you know, it's a solid structure in the sky, you can see that. At the bottom on the horizon, there's a yellow light coming through. And that's not the sun, which is mental. It's like a triangle. I don't know if you can even see that. Oh, it's coming from my big camera now as well. The blue is. It's brilliant. Look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. Look at that. The brightness is fucking mental. That's Planet X. So, barely 4 o'clock in the morning. Sun's due up in 48 minutes and it's already daylight. Incredible. My ears are ringing so bad as well. And there's a noise. You can hear it. The birds are singing. Look how big it is, look. Let me show you. Look. See how big it is? Look at that. Quite terrifying, really. Look, turn the brightness up, look at that, it's fucking mental. This is Planet X, this is Planet X, this is Planet X, this is Planet X. The sun's not due up for 48 minutes. And the birds are singing. Look at it, look. Look at that, look. Actually in shock a little bit. Incredible. Incredible. Right, so it's 4:10 in the morning, we're still 38 minutes from the sun coming up. 38 minutes. Right, sun will come up over there, where them orange lights are. That's where the sun comes up. This isn't the sun, none of this. Right, and then look, this is the opposite way, look. Look. See? Unbelievable. See this? That's fucking incredible. That is actually incredible. See how big it is? Look at the fucking blue along the bottom there. That is mental. It's made the chimney smoke. Pink as well. Pink. Incredible.